Alright, I am back. I hope she switches over to my favourite game, Fallout 76. Oh, you Noctium. You're so funny. I haven't actually played Fallout 76 since that stream, like, a month ago. Over a month ago.
I couldn't help myself.
Are you playing it? Have you played it? I'm curious. Alright, where are we going? Investigate the Uxith. God, my frame rate sucks as well. God damn. Can I get down this way?
If it weren't for your heroism and Tonville's sacrifice, Stone Falls would have been destroyed by that monster.
No. Okay, fine. I mean, I had looked at the patch notes for the most recent patch. It does sound like they've fixed a lot of stuff. But...
This is the Uzith, the nest where our eggs are cared for. The egg tenders take every care to ensure that our offspring are healthy and safe.
Can you do this another time, Iskanaz? We're already behind.
I'm playing Fallout 76, play some Fallout, then ESO each evening. So, do you like it? How do you find it? I mean, it's kind of the thing at the minute, isn't it, to shit all over it. Like, I don't hate it, but I just find it really, meh.
It's premature for a tour. We still have a lot of preparations to make.
The Bright Throats are known for their egg tending.
True.
Apparently.
We're also known for our social savvy, so quit trying to blow bubbles up my bog and tell me why you're here. That busybody, Iskanaz, ask you to spy on us now? I swear he'll go running to the tree minder over the littlest thing.
Do I lie? Why not? I'm just curious, I swear.
Mm-hmm. Poke around if you
No.
want, but I don't have time for games.
I like it, but I'm playing it with my wife, so that makes it fun. Yeah, I feel like, you know, if you've got a friend or something to play with, then it helps. Like, I was playing solo when I first started, and it was fine, but it's just... Like a lot of people have said, it's just kind of... I don't know, I get bored, it's a little bit kind of soulless, I think. You know, the quests get pretty repetitive, and you just... There aren't any characters to get invested in, really. So you just kind of think, well, why am I bothering? Alright, well, she doesn't want to talk to me, so bye, I guess.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
You alright?
It's nothing. I'm just upset from an argument earlier. Forgive me.
I thought I saw you when I arrived. The commotion over the dead stranger?
I just felt so sorry for him. The idea of leaving him to rot. I'm sorry. Can we talk about something else?
Has there been anything else strange going on around here?
No. Why would you think there's something wrong?
Well, the tree minder believes there's something wrong with the eggs. They're suffering.
What? No. No. That can't be. It can't. I have to go. I'm sorry. Excuse
Tathara!
me.
Kayak! That's
Ew,
the second
bugger.
time today. What did you say to her? You just doubled my workload.
Yeah, sorry. I told her the Hist thinks the eggs are suffering and she broke down.
Oh, that woman. All the tenders treat these eggs like their own clutches. But for someone who's never bonded, she's the most doting mother I've ever met.
You're saying she's never born children? I'm sounding a little judgmental right now. Maybe she... whatever.
She gets her hopes up every time the bonding ritual approaches, but she's never selected. She'd be a good mother, I think, if she ever got the chance, but I'm no tree minder.
Do you think she resents having to take care of other people's children?
Oh, are you kidding? I think it's the only thing that keeps her going. She's mopey for about a month, and then she's back to being the most caring person you've ever seen.
Alright. Empty egg bed. Mashed dragonthorn leaves. Okay.
Oh my. Hasara. She's not still angry with me, is she?
Is she usually that emotional?
Well, yes. She is a sensitive soul. It is what makes her such a skilled egg tender, but... And I don't wish to speak ill. The river of her heart is so full that it does not take much to flood.
Well, I'd still like to talk to her some more.
I'm sure once she has had time to get a hold of herself, she will return. Perhaps we should continue our search in the meantime.
I found more dragonthorn in that empty egg bed.
The empty nest. Those eggs were returned to the hist. Were the eggs poisoned, or was the poisoner's intent to harm the hist? This is terrible.
Well, we don't know that for certain, but there is a connection here. Where is this trail leading?
You are right, of course. Let me think. Think. This dragonthorn looks fresh, so it must have been picked recently. We cultivate ours in a small glade near to the village. That would be the easiest place to gather this much of the herb.
Alright, it's worth checking out. Whoever gathered the dragonthorn may have left something behind.
Forgive me, but I must report your findings to the tree minder. I will return to your side with all the swiftness of a strangler vine.
Okie dokie, I'll head to the glade myself.
The glade is not far. I will meet you there as soon as I can.
Cool, alright. How far are we going? Let's get on my horse. Dragonthorn? Ah!
Over here, look! A body in our drying hut.
How did you get here so fast? Never mind. Read Nakal's orders. The Brightthroat woman grows increasingly agitated. I don't know how much longer her trust in me will keep her in check. Wait for Haxara at the dry glade of Dragonthorn near Brightthroat village and silence her before she decides to confess. Aw, shit.
He's really dead. He looks to be Vishkalil. You can never be certain with the ghost people.
Ghost people? I'm not going to read all of that. Let's skim through it, shall we? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, someone's taken Dragonthorn. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, this is quite long. Yeah, never mind. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
What happened here? That dead man is one of the Vishkalil, the ghost people tribe. Are they responsible for our troubles?
Well, this Vish Khalil was sent to kill Haxara, or Hasara, did he call her before?
Who would want to kill Hasara? That
Hasara.
makes no sense. And who killed the Vish Khalil? Don't tell me you think Hasara killed this Ojel. She averts her gaze from our cook fires for pity of the creatures on the spits. She could never have done this.
Well, have a look for yourself. She was definitely here and definitely involved with the Vish Khalil.
As mud is my mother, it's true. How could she? Giving our eggs to the Vish Khalil of all people. I don't care if they were not meant to hatch. The ghost people should never have been allowed to lay a hand on our eggs. We must tell Pavu.
And what about Hasara?
What about Hasara? Let the Vish Khalil take her for what she's done. I'm sorry. I did not mean that. They'll kill her, or worse. Hasara will have to face judgment for her actions, but it should be the tribe's judgment. You hear that?
Someone's coming. Oh, what is this?
It's alive. Don't let it get me. Oh.
Examine the dead aberration. Another one of these zombie dudes. Ooh, there's a treasure chest over there. Malformed scales. Pale, irregularly shaped scales still clinging to sickly skin that sloughs off at the slightest touch. Ew.
Another of these twisted branches dies among our roots. This is no coincidence. These things must be the work of the Vish Khalil, sent to poison our hist with their corruption.
So, you keep mentioning the Vish Khalil. Who exactly are they?
The Ghost People tribe. They make their home in the lightless corners of the deep swamp. Vish Khalil only leave their lands to creep through the night and steal the dead.
Ugh, they steal the dead?
Even the brutal Root House people will return Saxleel dead to their tribes, so they may return to the Hist. Not the Ghost People. They keep those lost souls for themselves, burying the bodies in the roots of their Hist. Or worse.
Worse how?
Profaning them in strange rituals that keep souls from the Hist, or giving the dead legs to wander through the murk as dreadful watchmen. They mean to poison the whole village and steal our dead. We must find where these monstrosities come from.
Alright, that one's lost nearly all of its scales. It had to have left them somewhere. Oh, are we gonna follow a trail of scales?
We mustn't let this trail go cold. This may be our only chance to find the vile den of the Vish Khalil before they unleash more foulness upon us.
Alright, we still don't know what happened to Hasara.
All the more reason to keep on the path before us. She may have bested the attacker we found, but perhaps there were others. The only thing certain is that she will not be safe until the Vish Khalil are dealt with.
Alrighty, let's go. Alright, this way. So we're following a trail of scales.
This might be working. This might be working.
A couple of other players ahead of us. Oops. Oh, I'm stuck.
Just looking at these scales make me itch. Please, let it be my imagination.
Are you chasing me? Yes. Come here, you. Ah.
They have an odd, familiar scent. I can't place it.
Familiar scent.
Never in 1,000 lifetimes did I imagine I would willingly seek out a Vish Khalil's den. Ugh, that smell. We must be near the Blight Bog sump.
Blight
Of
Bog.
course, this is where the Vish Khalil would make their home.
Oh, he's just gone charging right in there. Alright. Blight Bog Sump. Alrighty. Please let's not get stuck in this loading screen. This is getting late. See you another time. Yeah, see you. Thanks for watching. See you next time, hopefully. Alright. What are we looking for?
I tried.
Aha.
I tried to save them. It all went wrong. She promised me she could save them. She promised me we were going to care for them and they'd live. I just wanted them to live.
We know the Vish Khalil used you. We just don't know why.
I don't know. She convinced me to bring her these eggs only to poison them. Look what she's done to my babies. How could anyone do something so cruel?
These can't be your children. They look almost fully grown.
I know. A mother knows. Rinakal's poison did this to them.
Alright. Iskanaz and I will look around and try to understand what Reenakal is doing here.
Why? Why did she do this to us?
You never suspected she had bad intentions?
People speak of the Vish Khalil as if they're monsters, but Reenakal seemed warm to me. She listened to me. She understood my
That got dark.
emptiness.
Yeah, no shit.
She took away my pain. I trusted her more than my own eggkin. I feel like such a fool.
Why weren't you as close to your tribe?
They don't feel the way I do. How can they? They have been chosen for the bonding ritual. Every day I tend to children that aren't my own. I love them. I really do. But it's not the same. They don't understand.
Have you talked to the tree minder about it?
I've tried, but her concerns are always pointed outward. She must think of the good of our tribe. My desires are small compared to the needs of diplomacy.
Was taking the eggs really necessary?
No. Is that what you want to hear me say? That I was stupid, foolish, pathetic? I know it. I can never forget it.
I'm just trying to understand.
When I look at those unseeded eggs, I just see myself, incomplete, broken. Seeing them fade away breaks my heart. Reenakal saw that and offered me hope. I just wanted to believe it. All of it. That we'd all be happy. It was too much to ask.
What were you using the dragon thorn for?
It was for me at first. I thought I could make myself the best choice for the bonding ritual with it. When Renakal asked me to bring her our unseeded eggs, I rubbed it on the shells to give them time, to strengthen them so we could save them.
Well. The insides of this hatched shell are filled with a clingy, foul-smelling membrane. Ugh.
Zooth! More of these creatures among broken eggs, piled up like refuse.
Creepy.
These were our babies. How could you?
Oh boy. This acrid green liquid gives off thick poisonous fumes that are visible to the naked eye. Is this the same gas we saw in the Zambia earlier? Maybe?
Don't breathe it in. My nose burns from here.
What is this? Venturing into the shallows proves worth the risk. The other tribes are plentiful breeders, though the dead waters squander their future in foolish trials. We will gladly have their failed warriors should the opportunity arise to gather them. Most of the tribes appear ill-prepared for egg snatching, except for the black tongues and the bright throats. Both watch their eggs with unblinking eyes. I see much potential for them both, despite the challenges. We have been unable to steal any of the black tongues' egg brews directly, but we have learned much through observation. I look forward to testing the limits of their methods on the development of eggs. I approach the bright throat I've been watching for months now. Her name is Hasara, and she is more naive and trusting than I had ever imagined. The scent of desperation never fails to lead to opportunity. It wasn't hard to convince Hasara to help me acquire her tribe's unneeded eggs. The only thing that remains to be seen is whether the fool is capable of taking them unnoticed. Her failure would be a major setback. The hist favours my course. Hasara has been able to relieve the Uxith of eggs without incident on several occasions. They are remarkable specimens in spite of their flaws. With a steady supply of these eggs, I can take more risks with my approach. This cloying orange liquid gives off thick poisonous fumes that are visible to the naked eye. Oh, more poison. Delightful.
Fume. A terrible odor. It sticks in my throat.
Development of the hollow. Our hist recognizes the waste, the selfishness of the other tribes. They enjoy a plentiful existence in their sun-kissed lands. Their hist want for nothing, and neither do they. Even their eggs are in such excess supply that their hist has no use for them. Whole nests cast aside, forgotten. They've never known the pain of having entire clutches swallowed by the leviathans of the deep mire. They forget that withered roots swell with life given the right care. I will find a purpose for these hollow shells, and our hist will again wind its roots around a bountiful clutch. Failures, many failures. It was to be expected. Breathing true life into these hollow eggs will not be so simple as coaxing discarded flesh to remember the act of living. Black gun elixirs goad the egg's growth, but it is a wild, uncontrolled thing. Tumorous lumps of primordial flesh are a far cry from what I seek, but they are alive. What it needs is a guide. I know what must be done. I see the beginnings of what could have been Saxleal. At first a tooth, or a scale, or a spine among the formless masses that hatch from the eggs. The sap knows what to do, but elements are still missing. In time I will know the answer to this puzzle. I have created life, short-lived but life all the same. The Saxleal that hatched are malformed, and few survive beyond a matter of hours. but I am on the correct path. As I hatch more and more of these eggs, I now understand just how far I am from what I seek. Every peak I overcome reveals a mountain taller than the last. Advancing the growth of the hatchlings has given them the constitution to endure, but even as I eliminate many of their physical deformities, it becomes clear that they are hollow, Saxhleel only in form. I must remind myself that each one brings me one step closer to the goal. We have had to cage the hollow that survive their hatching. Some possess an instinct, if not an intellect. They seem drawn to something we can't see and respond with hostility to any interference. Even the lame ones require far too much diligence to adequately watch. I suspect I've lost more than one already, but I can hardly keep track of so many failures. I will count today a triumph, if not a victory. Wow, this is long. Combining Vishkaleel rituals with my alchemy has produced a healthy Saxhleel. It is docile compared to the hollow, but there is little recognition in its eyes. I can sense its soul, but I cannot tell if the possession was flawed or the body remains unfit for inhabitation. I have a stable formula, but I've made no progress adapting my rituals, and my previous success has not developed any improved awareness. I've sunken too deep in the mire along this path. It's time to step back and explore other paths. I lost quite a few eggs testing the limits of my elixirs, but more are coming, and the cost was worth it. 2 have produced Saxhleel, the likes of which I've never seen. Unlike the other hollow, they are far from pale. Their markings are brilliantly coloured, and their skin exudes elements of my mixtures that are quite fatal even to us. I've had them sequestered for safe study. I have high hopes for this new formula. The egg's growth is beyond all expectations. I can only hope that soul-binding rituals bore similar results. Okay, so there's some crazy shit going on down here.
We should take Hasura and go. Surely you've gathered enough to prove how dire the situation is.
Yeah, I think so. I found some of Rinakal's writings. She's been experimenting on these eggs.
No. You're telling me these creatures, they came from our eggs? I thought I was prepared for the worst, but this is abomination. I must warn Pavu. She will know what to do.
And what about stopping the Vishkaleel?
We are a peaceful tribe. Our village is not prepared to face monsters made from their own flesh and blood. I must warn them. If you wish to wade deeper into foul waters, I will ask the Hiss to watch over you.
Alright, go on. I will stop Rinakal. So that slime...
She must.
That slime thing we fought back in the Zanmir, that was a failed experiment? Maybe? I guess?
It was all a lie, wasn't it? She never intended to help my children live.
Well, that might be the only honest thing she told you. See for yourself.
She doesn't even care that she's hurting them. She's using them, twisting them. She's a monster. She's made my babies monsters.
Her notes mentioned other matured hatchlings being sequestered. I don't think these are them.
You think they're alive? Please, we have to find them. They need me. I can't let Rinakal keep hurting them.
They sound dangerous.
Please, just let me love them, even for a moment. I don't want them to be alone in the end.
Alright, I won't stop you. Do you have any idea where Rinakal could be keeping your children?
No, but if my children are tainted by these vile poisons, we may be able to follow their trail, if it doesn't kill us. The air is still down here. The fumes will linger a long time.
Do you know any way to counteract it?
Rinakal's poisons shouldn't exist. I don't know how, but I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Alright. So, where are we going? Ugh. No crap. Oh, hello.
These are not our eight brothers and sisters. Not yet.
Alright, chaps. It's quite a big place. This way?
All the hollow are good for is mulch. They rot too quickly for dead walkers.
Where's that voice coming from? Whoops, wrong bar.
The trail leads here.
Council chamber. It was this.
He's oozing poison. I'm sorry. I just wanted to take the pain away.
Okay, so it's one of the failed experiments. Alright, I'll find the other one. This way? No, this way. And these things have respawned already. It's annoying. Just have to keep checking my map, otherwise I'll end up wandering around in circles. Ow. Yes.
The trail is headed this way.
I'm not going to read that now, but... Yeah, if you have Mage's Guild leveled up to 10, then it saves all of the lore books that you find so you can read them later. Which I always tell myself I'm gonna do and then don't.
I found you. I finally found you. Please, let us help you.
I think I'm gonna have to kill him, to be honest.
We're making more poison. Be careful. I'll try to mix an antidote. I'm sorry. I just wanted to take the pain away.
Yeah, sorry about that. What does she say? Something about an antidote. Hooray for lore books. Yeah, I always tell myself I'm gonna go back and, like, read them. I occasionally go on, there's a website called, I think it's called Imperial Library. I sometimes go there to check out some lore when I need to. I'm not sure what my Mage's Guild is at on this character. I think it's almost up to 10. I'm probably missing a few lore books, though. Oh, it is at 10. Cool. Yeah, leveling Mage's Guild is a pain in the ass.
We can't let Renakal do this to anyone else. No one should have to feel this kind of pain.
Renakal's notes mentioned another experiment.
I'm ready. I don't care what it takes. I won't let her hurt my children anymore.
Alright, I'll handle Renakal. Just try to keep out of harm's way.
It'll be enough to be there and know it's over. I don't want to hurt anyone ever again.
Okay, stay close. These Horvo respawns? Nope. Cool. Oh, but they have. Hello.
It still reeks of bright one's poison.
Bright-throated eggs. They are plentiful, but weak, like they're tried.
In this way? Nope. I have a terrible sense of direction. Okay, either way.
Yet.
Audience chamber, alright.
Hathara, you wanted to be here when they hatched
What
so
the
badly.
crap is that?
Now's your chance. I'm so close. Can't you see that? You can have your children.
These were supposed to be our children. I don't deserve them.
You never did. Kill them!
Aw, shit.
This way, I can help.
I cast rapid maneuvers there because I thought I had a rearming trap in that spot, which I usually do.
Wait! She's not like the others.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
See? She's no danger to anyone. She doesn't have to be like the others. Isn't she beautiful? My little girl.
What's the matter with her?
Nothing's wrong with her. She's just a child, that's all.
Oh, this is
She
creepy.
needs someone to care for her. She needs her mother.
She's not really a child, is she?
I know she looks grown up, but that was Renakal's doing. She made her grow, but she never cared for her. She never raised her. That's why she's like this. I can fix that.
Well, we can't just leave her here, I guess.
I'll take her home. I can care for her there. Being part of the tribe will help her.
Do you think they'll accept her?
She's a bright throat. She belongs with our Hist.
Well, it might not be that simple.
They can punish me. I don't care. I deserve it. But this one has suffered enough. Pavu will understand. She will.
Alright, I'll escort you back to the village.
No, she isn't ready yet. Can't you see she's scared? When I've calmed her down, I'll bring her home. You go back to Pavu. Tell them it's over now. I want some time with my little girl.
Oh boy. Alright. This is messed up. Ah, yowza. And here's me thinking that was just a simple side quest we were getting involved in. Alright. Let's get back to the village. Oh, I've got mail by the sounds of it. Ah!
Trueminder, if you saw what I saw, there would be no question.
If you hadn't run, you might understand.
Peace. Here is the one I must hear from.
The hatching pools recover due to your efforts. You are truly a friend to the Hist.
How in the hell did they get back here before me? Alright, never mind.
Biko Gel, I have heard much of the tragedy of our loss, and the part you played in ending it. The Hist chose wisely to entrust our troubles to you. We owe you much already, but I have one last request for you, if you would hear it.
Oh god. Alright, what is it you need?
Hasara betrayed us in ways beyond my imagining. Iskanaz is right to be wary, but when I look upon her and her daughter, I feel only pity. You know the truth of this tragedy better than I ever could. It should be you that decides Hasara's fate.
What does the Hist tell you?
I can sense its relief. The calm of knowing that its children no longer suffer. What that means for Hasara's daughter is unclear. Our Hist does not answer me about Hasara. I feel its faith in us, so I put my trust in you.
Great. I need to think about it.
Speak to the others. Return when you have decided.
Please, you have seen the horrors that Rena wrought. She soaked that corruption into the very essence of her creations. We cannot allow her poisons to seep into our roots. I beg you.
You really think she's that much of a danger to the tribe?
You think me cruel to believe so? I swear to you, it gives me no joy. One day, I might even forgive Hasara for what she's done. But if there is even the smallest chance that showing her pity will harm the tribe, I will close my heart 1,000 times.
So what do you propose we do with them?
They should go, far away from our tribe and our Hist. From any Hist. Never to trouble us again.
And what if I decide she should stay?
If the Hist believes you are right, then you are right. I will have to hope we did not misjudge its intentions.
You know it's not true what Iskanaz is saying about her. You know it. He's a coward. She needs the Hist. It can help her.
What if your daughter really is a threat to the Hist? You've caused a lot of harm already.
She can't be. She just can't. If they won't accept us, I'll take her somewhere else. We'll have each other. That's all we need.
Well, even if you stay, there's no guarantee that your daughter will change for the better.
That doesn't matter. I'll love her however she is. If I have to care for her until my dying day, I will.
Oh, man.
This is not a simple matter, nor a matter to be rushed. Take all the time you need. Hasara and Iskanaz will both want to plead their case to you, but I will understand if you do not wish your judgment to be swayed.
How would you punish Hasara for what she's done?
I can think of no tribe that has had to weigh such a crime. There are many who would put her to death for far less. But that is not the Brightthroat way. If we cannot find it in ourselves to forgive, then we will forget. Exile is my answer.
And if I asked for your mercy?
It is often easier to clip a withered branch for the sake of the whole tree. But with thought and care, a troubled limb can regain its strength. Hasara and her daughter are broken boughs, but they may yet be mended if we make the effort to heal them.
What did you mean when you said you didn't know what the Hist's relief meant for Hasara's daughter?
There are many interpretations. Charitably, it may mean that she is not ailing as the other hatchlings were. But it is easy to see that she is not whole. I must consider the alternatives.
And what are the alternatives?
That our Hist does not feel her pain because she is not of our tree. When I look at her, I do not see a Brightthroat, or even a Vishkalil. She is unmarked, tribeless, and her eyes are as blank as her scales. She may be of no tree at all.
Meaning what?
We are born of the Hist, shaped by the Hist. And when we die, we return to the Hist, to be born and shaped anew. Can the same be said of this one? Rina Kal gave her life, but can one born beyond the Hist's roots possess a soul? I have no answer.
Oh boy. Alright. I think I'm ready to make my decision.
Then I will hear you as I hear our chimes. What is our stream's course?
I think you should accept them back to the tribe.
I feared I was being sentimental, but I am relieved to hear you offer them compassion. The Brightthroats have always navigated treacherous waters by linking arms and unifying our strength. Today shall be no different.
Well, I hope I didn't just make a terrible choice. I wish you the best.
There will always be a place among our tribe for these two. And for you, Biko. I would be honored to call you rootkin for what you've done for our tribe. Make yourself at home here. You have earned a rest.
Cool. Thank you.
Come, Hasara. We have ignored your pain for too long. Now it is our pain, and we will overcome it together.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad for
Come,
both
my
of them.
love. Let's go home.
Man, this storyline is dark. What was that notification? Login reward, probably? Yeah, there we go. What do we got? 500 Telbar stones. Cool. Alright.
We should look
Now...
at your child, Hasara. You as well. The healing hut will be quiet.
Give her a minute more. She's overwhelmed. It's all right, dear.
Okay, well people are being cool about it, that's alright. Now, I kind of forgot why we came here in the first place. Let's head over there. Oh yes, it was the fetch quest, wasn't it? So easy to get distracted in this place. What is this? Death Hunt's Wait. Ogel. This season is ripe with what? Zool motors? Death hunts that will wither on the vine before our warriors can best them all. We of the Nagakur call upon the brave among you to join us. If you do not fear death, Bolu awaits you in Little Moth. Okay. I do like the architecture. It's pretty cool. These treehouse dealies. I'm not sure about their music though. Dagger twirling detective. Yeah. Alright. Egg Tender's quarters. Rites of Maturity Part 2. I don't think I found Part 1, so I'll just take that for now. Oh, there he is. Let's just jump over here. Oh. Hands that heal. Hello.
Dare I hope your
With your
search was finally
loud
successful?
outfit. Yes, I was able to recover the branch.
Oh, thank the Hist. I thought it lost forever. I have a final favor to ask you, traveler. Would you be so kind as to bury the branch right at the base of the Hist roots before us?
Why do you want to bury it?
I've carried this branch for many years. It was the only piece of my old home that I had left. No family, no friends. Just a reminder of what once was. But now I have a new village, a new home. The time has come to put the past to rest.
Alright, I will bury the branch at the roots of the Hist.
By your hands, my traveling has come to an end. Thank you. A foolish thought, perhaps, but I feel as though a piece of my tribe is now a part of this village.
Well, of course. After all, aren't you a part of this village now?
I suppose you're right. I was as much a part of my tribe as any branch of our Hist. Here, your reward. Thanks to your actions, I feel as though I can finally find peace. And after so many years of mourning, that is no small thing.
Groovy, I should probably open some of these crates.
Now is the time to work towards the prosperity of my village. I've already offered my services as a healer, of course. I have quite a bit of experience in the field, given my various travels.
Tell me about your travels.
I mourned the loss of my village greatly. Every waking moment I thought of that night. The screams, the blood, the ash. So I chose to leave Murkmire,
Still, though, I carried the branch and the memories.
And where did you go?
Many places, though I spent most of my years in the friendly cities of elsewhere. It was there that the name Hands That Heal was gifted to me, due to my magical skill. And then, after many long years, I made the choice to come home.
Why did you decide to return?
I simply realized how greatly I missed my homeland. The thought of dying on foreign soil, away from the roots of the Hist, was too sad to bear. And so, here I am.
Alright, let's open some of these crates, shall we? Champion of the Hist. Quiras. Weapon damage, stamina. Okay. Deadwater's Guile Belt. Weapon damage, health, stamina. 5 ultimate, alright. Bright Throat's Resto Staff. Magica, recovery. While you have drink buff active, your max magica is increased and blah blah blah. Alright. I'm not gonna open that here because I might get in trouble. Alright, cool. Now, what am I doing? Death Hunt. I'm not going to do that right now. That doesn't sound terribly important. Oh yeah, that poem we found. That's back in Lil Moth. And sneaking into the depot, yeah. Alright, so let's head back to Lil Moth. Oh, we're not far. Not that far, anyway. Well, maybe I'll be lazy and use the Way Shrine. Whoop. Which direction is the Way Shrine? Yes, there. I have a terrible sense of direction. Calling it for the day. Good night. Cool. Thanks for watching the stream. Hopefully catch you next time. Nighty night. Okie dokie. Alright, what should we do first? Find another way inside. Talk to Bolu. No, I'm not going to do that. Find Chalmat. Yeah, let's do that first. Over this way. Over here?
Frogs. Very big.
Ah, there we go.
Your steps show determination, and your eyes curiosity. Tell me what you seek, Bigo.
Did you lose this frog totem and this poem?
Ah, yes. I carved this many seasons ago. I hoped it would convince my beloved Kudnakal to join me for our tribe's next bonding ritual, but I lost the totem before it could be presented. Of course, this was when I was still a female.
Okay, you used to be a female?
The Hist, in all its endless gifts, allows us to change many aspects of ourselves. Our gender is but one. I highly recommend such a change, should you ever get the chance.
Okay, so because you're now male, you can't bond with Kudnakal?
If we had spoken a week ago, it would have been so. But as fate would have it, Kudnakal has recently undergone a change herself. Thank you for bringing me this letter and totem. They should make fine gifts for my beloved.
I mean, I'm still not seeing the problem, but whatever.
I will present these gifts to Kudnakal when the next bonding ritual is announced. I simply must tweak my poem, perhaps refine my carving, and all shall be ready.
Groovy. Tell me more about Argonian bonding rituals, because no one has gone on endlessly about this already.
The ceremony bonds those who have chosen to lay an egg together. Many dry skins compare it to a wedding. This is not entirely accurate, of course. While there is always respect between the bonded pair, romantic feelings are not strictly necessary.
Okay. What does a bonding ceremony entail?
Each tribe has their own traditions, but there are commonalities. A tree minder performs the ceremony before the Hist. The bonded pair are blessed with good health and vibrant fertility. And then commences the bonding, as it were.
Right. And how does one choose a partner?
This varies. Sometimes the decision is based on an emotional connection. Other times, merely a physical attraction. Some tribes even use such ceremonies to strengthen their political connections. Take the Brightthroats, for example.
Freeman, hello. I pop in to say hi and see you doing some anthropological research on mating. Hey, yeah, alright. And yourself, why do you want to bond with Kudnakal?
Oh, well, I simply believe we would have very becoming hatchlings. That is all.
Right, okay. Purely aesthetic reasons. Why didn't you bond with Kudnakal before?
I had every intention to. Days I devoted to carving, to writing just the right words. I worked outside the village, not wanting Kudnakal to see my gift before it was finished. And then, a bog bloat invaded my camp.
A bog bloat? Ugh. So you ran away?
Exactly so. I had no time to carve another totem before the ceremony, and so the opportunity was lost. But thanks to your kindness, I have been given yet another chance. I erect the spine of gratitude to you, Biko, as do my future hatchlings.
Cool, you are welcome. Argonian Thirst Intensifies. Mate, you have no idea. It's literally all they've been talking about since I got here. Right, what else are we doing? Talk to Bolu? No, I'm not going to do that.
So much to do.
It seems that
so many objectives in this town already.
Get yourself a drink. And
let's see. Gather any other clues. Sneaking into the compound. Alright. Let's head over. I think we need to go this way. This way? Just going off-roading a little bit. Okay, that's the front entrance. Let's not do that then. Let's try and get around this back way. God damn it. Reverse! Have you not been feeding your horse? I mean, he is looking a little bit skinny. What's the quickest way? Am I going to have to go out of town and all the way around here? Well, maybe I am. This place is confusing. Right. I think the back entrance is somewhere around here. Ah! Stuck. Hey, thanks for the cheer, Freeman. Much appreciated. Right, what's this other way they're talking about? Like... Oh, bugger off. This is just another gate. Yeah, maybe I do go in through this gap here. Or up here? What is this? Yeah, whatever. Heavy sack, very nice. Those bits are for your navigation skills. Hey! I'm just following quest markers which disappear when you get there. And don't come back. Yeah, I can't get through there. Should have just gone in the front gate and killed the shit out of everyone. That would have been much easier. I know I'm a Nightblade, but I don't really enjoy all this cloak and dagger stuff. Squeeze through here. Oh, hello. There we go. Now, I could put cloak on my bar, but I don't have a lot of magicka, so that's probably not going to work. No, I'm going to get caught in a sec. I really hate doing stealth. I just feel like I should just kill everyone instead. It's so much easier. Why? Incapacitate. Yes, let's definitely do that. I don't have the Blade of Woe either, otherwise I would sneak up and just... Don't mind me! Yoink! Can't believe I didn't get spotted there. These guys are useless. It's up here. Ah! Don't suppose you're going to come down here and get out of the way, are you? Probably not. I mean, if the worst comes to worst, I get a bounty. Wouldn't be the first time. This guy looks kind of out of it. Well, alright. Can I just run past you? Yes, I can.
Hey, you! Who are you?
Oh,
what
balls.
are you doing in there?
Yikes.
Inu kal soku hoto grill.
You what? Cracked dead water knife. Alright. Where am I going now? I probably should have just put cloak on my bar, really. It would have made life a little bit easier. Although, I mean, I haven't got a bounty so far. That's a fucking miracle. I'm terrible at stealth. Anyone in here? Might as well steal some shit while we're at it. Yeah. Dossier the newcomer. Oh, this is about me. Talk to Zukas, don't kill anyone at the depot. Ow. It's no fun. Alright, let's try and get out of here. Groovy, alright, well that was easier than I expected. Didn't even get a bounty or nothing. Zukas, hello.
Success? Do not let my lack of dancing and cheering fool you. I am very impressed. I did not think you would secure the clues we need so quickly. How did you fare in there?
I retrieved the clues without killing anyone. Are you proud of me?
That is good. Taking a life closes more doors than it opens. A valuable lesson that goes largely unheeded by the Lilmoth Olgel and my Naga cousins. But again, my tongue wanders. We should discuss Famia's lost friends. What did you find?
I found spy reports. Many of them are addressed to a group called the Blackguards.
The Blackguards? Kayak. They are a cruel bunch. Mostly tribeless Nagas and dry-skin Ogels. So, the Dragonstar Caravan Company provides spy reports to the Blackguards. Then the Blackguards snatch up the explorers when they stray outside the city walls.
I found this unusual weapon, too. Any idea who it belongs to?
It is Deadwater make, but a Deadwater Naga would never give up a weapon willingly. Perhaps the Blackguards tried to abduct Deadwater warriors, too. I cannot be sure. I have heard nothing, but the Deadwater tribe never admits weakness.
Well, if the Blackguards are also harassing the Deadwater tribe, maybe they'd agree to cooperate.
My doubt spine quivers. but there is only one way to find out. I will send word to my dead water friend, Jaxic Orn. You should return to Famia. Tell her what we discovered and encourage her to stay indoors. She will be safer there, I think.
I saw an Argonian assassinate someone while I was in there. Do you know who she is?
A murder in the heart of Lilmoth? Yes, that would be Jaxic Orn, I think. A call or war captain of the Deadwater tribe. Perhaps she came looking for that weapon you recovered. Jaxic and I are good friends. She would never admit it, though.
You're good friends with a Deadwater Naga?
Yes, why would I not be? Things are not so simple here, Biko. Naga warriors kill and kidnap and steal, yes. But we are all children of the root. If the Hist wills it, Jaxic might even kill me eventually. But she will still be my friend.
Okay, well, at least there's no hard feelings. So even if she's your friend, we should still be wary.
Oh yes, definitely. Like I said, there are no guarantees with the Deadwater tribe. It is like dealing with one of your stray bark dogs, I think. Scratch its chin right, it will listen. Scratch its chin wrong, it will rip out your throat.
Okay. Alright, I am gonna quickly grab another beer. I will be back in 1 moment. Alright, I am back. Let's get rid of the in-game chat. Cool, alright, let's go and talk to Famia. My food ran out again.
You're the hero who defeated Sadal at Tormented Spire. My respect.
Hello, Famia.
You're back. Excellent. Did you find Zukas? Any word on my missing explorers?
Well, we haven't found your friends yet, but we believe they were abducted by the Blackguards. Love the way the eating animation persists even when you start moving. Yeah.
Blackguards? Oh, those ill-mannered brutes are the worst kind of trouble. I have more unwelcome news. Our companions, Zadaza and Kirsteleth, have also gone missing. Zadaza went to conduct her own investigation. Kirsteleth decided to tag along.
I thought she said she was done with this whole business. Alright, we'll find them. Zukas thinks we might be able to get more information from the Deadwater tribe.
Really? I can't imagine that they'd be enthusiastic about helping us, but I suppose Zukas would know best. Before you go, would you mind sharing what you've learned with someone else? Cyrodiilic Collection's primary benefactor is just upstairs.
Your benefactor? Who's that?
Oh, goodness. I never even mentioned her before, did I? Her name is Cassandra, a wealthy antiquarian of great renown. She's been an invaluable partner, just like you. If you'll just follow me upstairs, I'll... Oh, wait. Here she is now.
Hmm?
I'm sure you mentioned Famia.
That is
Excellent.
a fancy dress. Hello.
Greetings. I am Cassandra. I regret that it's taken me so long to make your acquaintance. Famia told me all about your heroics in the Zanmir. Speaking of heroics, thank you for trying to find our lost explorers. Abducted by blackguards, were they?
No, benefactors get you bludgeoned and soul riven. I know, right? I have bad past experiences with benefactors. Sorry, what? Abducted by the black... Well, we believe so. We should know for sure soon.
Very well. I do hope you will exercise caution. The blackguards are not particularly bright, but what they lack in intellect they make up for in brute strength. Our friend Zukas, for all his many virtues, is not a warrior.
We are going to meet with a member of the Deadwater tribe named Jaxic Orn. Perhaps she can help.
Yes, I'm familiar with Jack Sigorn. A very proud warrior. Hopefully, not too proud. If we have common cause with the Deadwater tribe, it only makes sense to cooperate. Compromise and collaboration rest at the very heart of all great endeavors.
I will keep that in mind. Now, if you'll excuse me, Zukis is waiting. Farewell.
Blackguards. Unwelcome news, isn't it, Whiptail?
I'll handle it. Give me 2 hours.
No. Our new friend has the situation well in hand.
Yeah, chill out, Whiptail. I've got it. Alright. I spy another side quest over here. Should we grab that? Why not?
All right. Good day, traveler.
Hello.
Is there something I can help you with?
You alright?
Is it that obvious? Yes, I am. Well, no, not really. I've come to ask Sulakish, a former agent of the Shadow Scales, to help arbitrate a dispute. But speaking to an assassin, even a retired one, is a terrifying prospect, to say the least.
I can talk to Sulakish for you if you want.
Well, if you don't mind, to introduce the issue, if nothing else. The dispute is between Nurhe and Pahisa, who both claim rights to a nearby salt rice farm. They've already both agreed to accept Sulakish's decision.
Okie dokie, I will take care of it.
Thank you, Biko. You've at least given me time to work up some nerve. And please, be mindful to show Sulakish only respect. It would be best not to invoke her anger given her past affiliations.
Okay, tell me more about this dispute.
Both defendants claim inheritance of a salt rice farm previously owned by the now deceased Kimaru. Nurhe, a local trader, claims the farm as collateral for debts owed. Pahesa, egg-sister to the deceased, claims it by familial association.
And what do the local laws say?
The Saxleal of Murkmire don't exactly have laws as understood by outsiders. Small disputes are handled by an arbiter of both parties' choosing. This could be anyone, though it tends to be the tribe's tree minder.
Okay, and why were you asked to arbitrate this dispute?
I worked for Kimaru for several years. As a neutral third party with an interest in the farm's well-being, I volunteered to arbitrate. Unfortunately, all attempts at negotiation have failed so far.
Well, it seems to me you would be on Pahisa's side, given she was your former boss.
I worked for Kimaru and her alone. While Pahesa was present, she did little to help the farm. I barely even spoke to her before this dispute. I just want the farm to be in good hands.
Alright, tell me about Sulakish of the Shadow Scales.
Simply put, the Shadow Scales are an order of assassins that have been present in Blackmarsh since time immemorial. Among the Saxleal, they are both feared and respected. Sulakish is of an advanced age, which is a rarity within her order.
So, a former assassin helps arbitrate disputes?
The Shadow Scales serve Blackmarsh in many ways. Their role in our society is much more nuanced than mere killers. They help keep the natural order of things, as it were. Sulakish has simply decided to take a more direct approach to that role.
Okay, so it's common for the Shadow Scales to judge disputes?
I don't believe so. Their order may be secretive about their practices, but I doubt many are so open about their judgments. However, Sulakish has
Assassin
now
Clive,
granted
good night.
Lilmoth her
Thanks for
wisdom
watching.
Many times.
Appreciate it.
She will
See you next
the
time,
right
hopefully.
path. In this, I have faith.
Whoops. I meant to say goodbye. Alright, let's talk to Sulakish. The lusty Argonian footman. That's quite a name for an inn. Sulakish, hello.
No need to come any closer, stranger. I can hear you just fine from there.
I'm here to talk to you about Nurhe and Paheza's claim over the salt rice farm.
Yet you are not Chukzu. Lost his nerve, did he?
Yeah, pretty much.
He may have a way with words, but still lacks the will to speak them. A shame. I will help with this dispute, but need you to be my eyes. As you can plainly see, I lost my sight long ago.
Be your eyes? How so?
I need evidence if I'm to properly judge. Speak with the two claimants, Nurhe and Paheza. Seek their truths, yes, but also their lies. Both will help my decision. It also wouldn't hurt to check the farm itself.
Okie dokie, I will speak to the claimants and search the farm.
The midge lingers. Do you seek anything else?
Midge? I have a few questions.
Naturally. Speak.
Tell me more about the shadow scales.
We are ones born under the shadow. Trained as assassins and given over to the Dark Brotherhood. Those of us fortunate to live long lives, however, must learn to serve Sithis in other ways. So I have become a Kuvaste, an agent of needed change.
Needed change?
Many think of death as an end. This is only partially correct. Death is also a beginning, a cycle turned again. The shadow scales see this more clearly than most, and so we are tasked with sharing our wisdom with others. Sometimes, quite suddenly.
Okay, so that's why you're asked to judge disputes.
Disputes stem from a refusal to accept change. This creates stagnation. A stuttering tongue cannot be trusted to say what must be said. Sometimes, the words can be coaxed into being. Other times, it must be cut from the mouth.
I see. Speaking of seeing, how did you lose your sight? Oh, that's a really insensitive segue.
Right to the point. Tell me, how old do you think I am?
Older than dead. I don't know.
My, what a charming little liar you make. I'm much older than that, of course. When my eyes began to fail me, I knew my role was fated to change. I now honor Sithis through my guidance, rather than my blade.
I see. And here was me expecting some cool story, but turns out she's just old as shit. Death is only a beginning ESO playtester. Oh, you Noctium. You're so funny. I mean, I do appreciate the fact that you watch my streams, but it does baffle me as to why you do. And what is that racket over here? My god. Alright. Talk to Paheza. Whoa.
Your eyes are as lovely as muddy puddles.
Oh, just there.
What do you want?
I'm here to talk about the salt rice farm.
That sniveling little slug. Chuksu was supposed to handle this himself. Well, what more do you want to know? The farm was my egg sister's, so it belongs to me now. A fair claim by anyone's standards, I would think.
Did Kimaru ever formally say you were to inherit the farm?
No. But why would she need to? Of course she would want me to have the farm. All I want is to sell the damn place and move on with my life. Look, it's all I have left. That and Kimaru's gravestake by the docks.
Kimaru's gravestake?
Her memorial, of course. When a Saxlail dies, their lives are honored with the carvings on their gravestakes. If you're so curious about who my sister is, why don't you go look for yourself?
I will do that. Thanks for your time. Another side quest over there. I'm not gonna pick that up just yet, because I'm gonna get way too sidetracked. We've already got far too many quest markers. Alright. Talk to Nohei.
It seems that Cyrodiilic Collections just found something worthwhile.
Oh, she's over there. Do I have to go all the way around?
Up to, Dark Toads, and watch your step. This
Hello.
pier is made. I have no time to chat. It is a busy day, and I need to make sure this shipment is off before the next tide. Take your business elsewhere.
I'm here on behalf of Sulakish about the salt rice farm dispute.
The Shadow Scale. I see.
Yes.
My claim on that farm is as watertight as my trading vessels. Kimaru, may she be at peace with the Hist, owed me several debts before she departed. That farm acts as collateral. It is as simple as that.
Tell me more about these debts.
We were business associates. I would buy her salt rice crop and sell it in far-off Senchal. The cats like to put moon sugar on it.
They put
When
moon
Kimaru
sugar on
fell
everything.
on hard times, I offered a loan. Unfortunately, she died before it could be repaid.
Could Paisa not pay back those debts after she inherits the farm?
That skooma Adel Kuda couldn't tend a crop if her scales depended on it. She may be Kimaru's egg sister, but she cares nothing for that salt rice farm. It would be run into the muck before the next season. Of this, I have no doubt.
Kuda?
As the Dryskins would say, an idiot. You have but to
Ooh.
speak to Pahesa once to see the truth in my words.
Well, I don't know about an idiot. She seems kind of drunk, but... Alright. Cheers. Search Nohei's warehouse. Find Kimaru's warehouse. Let's search the warehouse first. Just double checking that was part of the same quest. It's very easy for your quest log to get overwhelmed. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just snooping. Nohei. No matter how many times the Mayanat bites at the crocodile, he continues on his way. So it is with your threats to myself and my egg sister. Yes, I have debts to you, but my means of producing gold will not quicken by intimidation alone. I need but a little more time. Kimaru knows that our farm suffers and will soon agree to sell it. This is when all debts will be paid to you. Okay. So let's check out the grave. Oh, it's over here. No! It doesn't really tell us anything. Investigate the salt rice farm. Not sure how we just came to that decision just by looking at that gravestake. It didn't really tell us anything, but whatever. God damn it. It's probably a much better way to do this. This town is confusing. And my frame rate sucks.
Generally choose to live in tribes based around a history. Lilmoth is a merchant.
How far are we going? Ah! Almost there. All right. Kimaru's farmhouse. Threatening letter. That seems like a pertinent clue. Paheza. Kimaru has already accepted my offer for a loan to secure the future of her salt rice farm. Even should she sell her land, any profit would go directly towards repaying this loan. Do you understand? The debts you have built up to indulge in your habits are to be paid in full from your own purse. After all, the skooma I supply you doesn't come easily. And should you continue to squander your egg sister's savings, I'll have no choice but to alert Kimaru of your thievery. As a concerned business partner, of course. Oh, I see. Yeah, cool. Skooma bottle. So I'll just take that. Alright, so the sister wasn't drunk, she's on skooma. Maybe I should grab this way shrine while I'm here. Why is it not appearing on my compass? I don't know if it's to do with my add-ons, but well, it's on there now. But sometimes I find that way shrines don't appear on my compass. It's kind of annoying. Especially given my lack of any sense of direction whatsoever. Ow! Alright. Let's just take the way shrine to Little Moth. Interesting theory about the dragons in Wrathstone. They weren't released by Abner. His visit just coincided with them running out of skooma. Where am I going? This way.
Do not be a limp fish. You did right coming to me. Welcome back. Your footfalls have a very peculiar quality, did you know? You bear much weight on your shoulders, I sense.
I'm trying to say I'm fat.
No doubt you have spoken to the claimants. Tell me, what have you learned?
Paheza stole from her sister to pay for her skooma habit.
Ah. And from what Chuksu has told me, she also plans to sell the farm. Most likely to pay off the debts she undoubtedly has with such a habit. What of Nurhe?
Nurhe was the one selling Paheza skooma. Both sisters owed him for loans.
And so it all comes together. Paheza steals from her egg sister to pay off her debt to Nurhe. The salt rice farm suffers as a result. Nurhe uses this to his advantage and forces Kimaru into debt as well.
So has this helped you with your decision?
The answer is now clear. The two parties must meet. Acquire oil from both a mature bog willow and a perfumed snapper. You must keep these oils separate, of course. Give the bark oil to Nurhe, and the snapper oil to Paheza.
What? Why in the shit am I doing that?
It is a shadow scale custom.
Right.
The oils help separate those who cling from that which they cling to. In this case, a dispute which has lasted far too long. Have patience. Soon all will be clear.
Well, I hope so. Alright, fine. I will retrieve the oils and give them to Nurhe and Paheza.
Have both Nurhe and Paheza rub the oil into their scales and tell them to meet at the town's entrance. There, the matter will finally be put to rest.
Okay, and you think you'll be able to get them to talk when Chuksu couldn't?
In Murkmire, the decision of a shadow scale is absolute. Chuksu may have sun-blessed intentions, but one cannot merely ask an eel to fly. It must be pierced by an arrow and shot upwards. This you shall see.
Okay. It rubs the oil on its skin. Or else it gets the hose again. Okie dokie. Let's go and collect this oil.
Though the Saxleo generally choose to live in tribes based around...
Alrighty, that was easy. Perfume snapper oil. Are they chasing me? Nope. I thought it was going to be a plant, not a fish. Hey, look, see? I speared that fish almost immediately. Suck it, Freeman. Oh god, my frame rate is diabolical. Maybe I should just do the whole stream just looking at the ground. Or maybe not. Yeah, I've been... Oh, I need to go back into town. I've been getting that a lot today. I don't know if it's just because the server's busy or whether it's always like this in Murkmire. Certain areas my frame rate sucks. I was saying, I started doing the Daggerfall quest on this character, because I finally finished the main quest. I'm in the Ebonheart Pact. And the frame rate is really bad. Like, I was in Stros Mackay and I was getting 20-something in some places, which is what we're getting now, and it is painful. Can I get there? Where the shit am I actually going? That's right over there. Oh my god.
Your eyes are as lovely as muddy puddles, found deep within.
There we go. Oh my god, this is terrible.
You again. Here to tell me the Shadow Scale's judgment, are you?
Luck.
Well,
it was not luck.
Let me hear it.
I still blame that spearfishing debacle on you. Sulakish wants to negotiate with... wants you to negotiate with Nurhe at the town's entrance.
Negotiate?
Yes.
With that spineless Kuda?
Yes.
Fine. Besides, it's about time that someone put Nurhe in his place. There's no doubt that this Shadow Scale will agree with my claim.
This might sound a little weird, but she wants you to rub this oil into your scales before you attend.
What's this? Smells like perfume. I'll do as the Shadow Scale asks, of course. Not stupid enough to go against her wishes. And I'll attend the meeting too. Make no mistake.
Groovy, I will see you there.
Good luck getting Nurhe to agree to come. He hasn't deigned to speak to me once since Kimaru died. Just uses Chiksu to relay messages.
I happened to read some letters between you and Nurhe.
Oh, so you finally caught wind of the truth, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Nurhe's the whole reason I'm like this, you know. Gave me my first bottle of skooma free of charge. The bottles afterward, of course, were plenty costly.
And so you stole from your sister to keep up the habit.
What do you know? Who are you to judge me? It was different before, you know. I had a life, I had a family, and now I have nothing. Nothing but a muddy scrap of land that might let me finally move on from this swamp pit.
Well, both of these responses are pretty harsh.
Shut up! Just go away! I won't hear another word of this! You're lucky there's a Shadow Scale involved, or I'd burn down that whole farm just to spite you all. Then no one would get anything. Is that what you want? Ugh! Just go away!
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be any skin off my nose. Alright. Let's find Nurhay. Just trying to see what's the best way to get to him.
Your eyes are as lovely.
It seems that Cyrodiilic Collections just found something worthwhile.
Just gonna leap across here, I think. There we go.
Ah, my esteemed Biko. I'm sure you come with good tidings. After all, my claim is as strong as the roots of the Hist.
You must meet Sulakish at the town's entrance, but first, rub this oil on your scales. It's definitely not a creepy request.
Rub oil into my scales. Whatever for?
It's part of a shadow scale negotiating ceremony, I'm told.
Negotiate? Is the matter not settled? All right. I'm not foolish enough to go against the Shadow Scale's command. Besides, my words are sure to sway all present.
Alright. Here's the oil.
I'll make sure to attend the negotiation. You needn't trouble yourself further.
I happened to find some letters between you and Beheza.
Oh? Not surprising. We wrote a lot of letters to each other. Beheza would often conduct business on behalf of her egg sister.
Specifically about how you supplied Beheza with skooma and then indebted both sisters.
Just what do you think you're implying? You
It's
listen
pretty
to
obvious
me,
what I'm
fish,
implying.
And you listen well. My business is all above board, and I do not give one lick of a toad's backside what you think you found. Now go jump on the bog.
Is above board one word? Okay. Where are we going? That way. Oh, my frame rate. What the shit? This is awful. Cool. Oh my god. I think it's getting worse.
Though the Saxhleel
27.
Thank
Gross.
you both for
Ah.
agreeing to this negotiation.
Of course. Far be it from me to deny the wisdom of a shadow scale.
Oh, please. Let's just get this over with.
Before we begin negotiations, I want the two of you to shake hands, amicably, to show your good intentions in coming here.
Oh shit.
What happened? What did you do?
What was asked of me, I resolved their dispute. I
Damn.
entrust the farm to you, Chukzu. You do best to not disappoint me.
Well, if you're gonna get an assassin to resolve a dispute, what do you expect, I suppose?
And so, the farm now belongs to one who is worthy of it. I'd much rather pass such judgment with my own hands, of course. But at my age, this is the best I can manage.
So, you planned for them both to die?
I saw the needed resolution and acted accordingly. That is all. My rulings are always just, though not always pleasant. I thank you for your aid in the matter. Here, a reward is only fitting. In the name of justice, I have brought about the needed change. That which hindered has been removed. That which must be, shall be.
Your judgment seems a little harsh. Did they really deserve to die?
It seems the midge dislikes my judgment. Weeds choke the garden, and
keep
so they
calling
are
me a
uprooted.
midge, goddammit.
The limb begins to wither, and so it is cut away. A sacrament is uttered, and so a life is taken. That is the will of Sithis.
There must have been another way.
Perhaps. But it would not have been the shadow scale way.
Alright. Well, I have to admit, I did not see that coming. Alright, well, I think I am going to call it there for this evening. So, thank you everyone for watching. I'm aiming to stream again on... maybe on Sunday, if I have time, but failing that, it's going to be towards the end of next week. Maybe Thursday, Friday. But yeah, we'll be continuing with the Murkmire quest. So thank you all for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you'd like to see this live, then do drop me a follow over on Twitch. There'll be a link for that in the description. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.